Morena, boys and girls, so lovely to see you all at home and boys and girls at preschool, which is really lovely. Now we're going to be doing these videos every single week, once a week, and we're going to tell you all about what we've been learning. And this week we're going to talk about fruit.
And we've already done one little video about fruit, but this has got a little bit more, so it's a lot of sitting and a lot of listening. So you could stop halfway through and then come back afterwards.
Go and have a cup of tea.
Oh, probably
maybe
a drink.
Maybe a water.
Water. Mum and Dad could have that coffee or cup of tea.
Now what should we sing, guys? Our preschool songs.
Yay, always our favourite. Oh, our preschool is a happy place to be. Yeehaw! Yes, our preschool is great fun for you and me. Yeehaw! We are laughing, we are sharing, we are learning, we are caring at Golf Harbour Preschool. It's just fun to be. Yeehaw! Everyone singing. We could hear you at home and you're doing a wonderful job. Well
That's
done.
gorgeous.
It's lovely.
Did I just sing? Did I say yeah so loud?
I did. I could
so
hear you
loud and
singing.
so beautifully.
We've got a lovely boy that was singing nice and loudly so you people at home can hear. Isn't that lovely? Good on you, Oscar.
Okay.
Well, Marianne, what have you got here?
Well, like I said, we're going to talk more about fruit today, or this week. So I've brought along some fruit for us to have a little look at. But first of all, we need to know what makes a fruit and a vegetable a vegetable.
Ah.
I wonder what makes a fruit a fruit.
What if the boys and girls know? What is a
Seeds.
fruit?
Seeds. Oh, you're so clever.
And what's special about seeds in a fruit?
They are where?
In the center.
In the centre. Very good words. Fruit have seeds inside.
Beautiful answer.
Most of them.
Yes.
Most
Bit
of
of a
them.
trick there though.
And some have really big seeds and some have little tiny seeds. And some have a surprise, which I'll show you in a moment.
Well, what should we start with? Perhaps the one with the big seed, because this is the one that I had for my lunch today.
Oh, one of our favourites, Lynda. This one here. Now, boys and girls, you can put your hand up. You can tell me what I've got in my hand. What is it, Brooke? Avocado. Yum. This
Delicious.
is certainly
And
an
good for
avocado.
you.
And it's got this lovely, it's got this sort of, what colour is this?
Black.
Sort of a black colour, and then it's got, what colour is this, Meadow? The flesh inside.
Brown.
Sort of browny and sort of, what colour would you call it?
I bet Camilla knows. Camilla, what colour's on the inside there?
Green,
Yes.
clever you. Yeah, so it's sort of got the black sort of brown outside, green in the inside, that's the part you eat, right? And then it's got this massive,
Seed.
what is it? A massive seed. And that's a sort of browny colour, isn't it? But look how big the seed is compared to this little wee fruit.
Is there just the one seed or are there lots of seeds?
How many seeds have I got here?
One.
Just, Lyra?
One.
Just one. Well, it's massive. Hardly any fruit. There you go. So that's an avocado.
And that's actually a real avocado that was picked off a tree in Marianne's sister's
It was.
garden.
She has lots of
And they're all
avocados.
little and they've all got one seed.
They have, but they're all really yummy.
Delicious.
Sometimes you have to eat 3 or 4 though. So that's my avocado with a big, big seed. Now I've got one of these. What's this, Anais?
Kiwi.
It's a kiwi or kiwi fruit. Some people just call it kiwi, don't they? Do you call it a kiwi or kiwi
I call
fruit?
it a kiwi fruit.
Me too.
But
Okay.
kiwi's fine.
My dad used to call them gooseberries.
Yes, that was a very old-fashioned name. When I was a little girl, that's how old I am. We used to call them gooseberries.
And when I was a little girl, we used to grow them in our garden. Big vines of kiwi fruit, or they gooseberries. Yeah, really yummy. And they only had the green ones. They didn't have those fancy ones. They had to
Has
go.
anyone had a beautiful yellow kiwi fruit lately? The yellow ones are sweet.
They're
You
so
try them
sweet.
at home.
And they're so
And
smooth, aren't they?
Lyra and Franklin have munched them. They're delicious.
They are. So this one, we've given it away. What colour do you think's on the inside, Evie? Green on the inside. Should we have a look? I wonder if there's any, there might be a big seed in the middle. Should we have a look like the avocado?
It's gonna be tiny.
Anais is
Tiny, do you
saying
think?
no.
What do you think, Anais?
A tiny seed.
Just one tiny seed?
No. Yeah, lots of.
Lots of tiny seeds.
I think the boys and girls at home
What do
know
you guys
too.
think? Lots of tiny seeds?
I know Xing will know because I've got a feeling I remember her eating one of these, but I could be wrong, but Xing knows
Oh, she does.
about these beautiful
She
fruits.
does know a lot, actually. Let's open it up and have a look. Now, will I just rip it open?
No.
What am I going to use?
No.
My knife. Yeah, that's, remember, just for adults. And we have to be careful too. Chop, 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 chop.
Oh, you were right. What colour?
Look, green, and how many seeds? A nice?
Lots of.
A nice? Lots of seeds. How many do you think there are in there, Evie?
1, 2.
Yeah, quite a few.
She's got.
Shall we show the boys and girls at home? Have a look at my seeds. Can you see them there? There must be hundreds of seeds in there. And they're sort of a black colour, aren't they? Little black seeds. Lots of seeds. And when you eat a kiwi fruit, bless you, when you eat a kiwi fruit, you get to, do you pick out all the seeds? What do?
You
Eat the seeds. But when you eat an avocado, do you eat the seed?
No.
No way, too big and hard. Not good for you at all. But there we are. So I've got one little fruit with a big seed in the middle, and I've got this lovely fruit with hundreds of little tiny seeds.
Now, Marianne, you've got a special fruit, but there's a trick because lovely Otis was so clever and he remembered what we talked about last time, that fruit have seeds inside them, and this piece of fruit does have seeds inside it, but where are they?
Are they in the centre, Otis?
No, outside.
On the out-
Strawberry.
Yeah, it's a strawberry and they're on the outside. Hundreds of little seeds on the outside. Have a look at this. So when you bite in, there's not a seed in the centre. There's hundreds of little seeds on the outside. That's a bit neat, isn't it? A bit different. I can't think of any other fruits like that, can you, Lynda?
No, and it's really interesting when a strawberry starts to rot down, it shrinks and shrinks and shrivels, and then all that's left are the little seeds, and they're sort of really quite hard looking. And then that's how you collect the seeds to plant them. Strawberry plants, which Marianne has made a beautiful.
Have a look at my chart. This is all about a strawberry plant. So I could hang that from there, couldn't I?
They look beautiful.
It would. Seeds on the outside, who would have thought? So this is our strawberry plant. We can have a look at it together. We usually start down the bottom with our charts, don't we? Which is interesting. So what are these?
Roots.
Oh, no. Any people that don't call out, Lyra, what are these parts here? What are they called? Do you know? Franklin, do you know? What are they called?
Strawberry root.
Strawberry
Oh,
roots.
perfect.
That is absolutely perfect. And are they like a taproot or are they another type of root, Otis? What kind?
A fruit.
Fibrous, that's right. Fibrous roots, lots of little roots. Not just like a carrot, one big taproot. So fibrous roots. Then we've got this thing here. This is sort of a part of the root. And it's called, does anyone know what it's called? I did mention it before, but it was just in a little mention. Anais?
The runner.
The runner.
Oh, clever.
Excellent. Did you read that word? She's pretty clever, this girl. Because she's 5.
Yes.
So yes, this is the runner. And this runner sends a bit of the root along to something along here and grows another little wee plant off the main plant. And this plant has got a special name.
Dada.
That's right, you shouldn't call out, but that's okay. You're excited. It's the daughter plant. So this is like the mummy plant, and this is the little daughter plant. And it's got its little roots, and it's got its stem and its leaves as well. But it's comes from the runner and grows another strawberry plant.
And we had such fun, boys and girls, at preschool because we decided that Marianne's a daughter and
Yeah.
I'm a daughter.
Yeah.
But Otis is not a daughter, he's a son.
You got it.
And Franklin's a son. And our lovely Oscar is a son because they're males and we're females, or girls and boys.
So girls become daughters and boys become boys are sons.
Sons. So isn't that interesting?
It is cool.
So you'll have to check with your mummy and daddy and see what you
Seems
are.
that strawberries only have little girls.
They only have daughters.
So that's really neat, isn't it? How another plant can grow from the main plant and send a runner off and grow another little plant, and they call it a daughter plant. But we'll look at this part of this plant, our main plant. Can you tell me what this is called, anybody? Someone with their hand up. Maybe meadow. Can you tell me what that's called? Up the centre? A stem. You're perfectly right.
I
Stem.
think you knew that at home too.
Yeah, they all
Well
knew.
done.
They're very clever, our children. And now I've got lots of little, what are they, Evie? The leaves. What goes on in the leaves? What do the leaves do, Franklin? They make something.
They make cardboard.
They don't make cardboard, but that's a really good
I know what
thought.
he's thinking of. They
What do
make
they make?
nearly.
They make the food. That's what goes on in the leaves. That photo.
And I think Franklin was thinking of carbon.
Carbon dioxide.
Oxygen.
Carbon
Dioxide.
dioxide. That's right. Very
And
clever.
oxygen too.
And those are the things you need
Take
for,
an oxygen.
for photosynthesis, you know. Plants making their own food. We learned about that before, didn't we?
We
That all goes on in the leaves. So we've got the stem, the leaves, the roots, the runner, the daughter. Then we come up here and we've got a beautiful up here. Gianna, what's this? A beautiful flower. And this flower is usually what colour? This one's grey, just so you can see it. What colour is it normally?
What?
White. That's right, it's normally white. We couldn't do a white flower on a white piece of paper though, Lynda.
True. Now I've got this big problem because when I look at this chart, I see a green strawberry.
How strange.
Franklin, what's
It's not ready.
You are right.
He
It's
is
not really
spot
changed.
on.
You are
That's
so
why
right.
it's still green. So should you pick that one and eat it?
No.
No way.
Red one.
You've got to pick, that's right, Franklin, the red one.
The sun has to ripen it so it's juicy
Oh,
and lovely.
makes me hungry. So that one's not ripe, not ready to pick, but when they turn red, they're ready to pick off the vine and munch.
And they're so good for you. In fact, every piece of fruit is good for you.
It is. And there's just one more thing up here. This is, before the flower comes, there's always, what comes before the flower? A little, starts with a B. A bud. Do you know what it's
Bud.
called? A bud, that's right. It's called a bud. When the bud opens, you get the beautiful flower. When the flower drops away, you get a yummy strawberry.
Wow, and we love strawberries. And
Oh, yes. This time of
strawberries
year.
always
so many.
remind me of Christmas because
Absolutely.
in the olden days, long ago when Lynda was a little girl, you didn't have beautiful strawberries coming from other places. We had to wait till my sister's birthday, and
The treat.
it was the beginning of December, and every birthday we looked forward and we'd have strawberries and ice cream, and it was just so wonderful.
And strawberries on your pavlova at Christmas.
Oh, nothing better. Now, Marianne, I thought we might sing this song, and we might sing about the strawberry coming from the. Where does the strawberry come from?
On the
Flower.
flower. Well done.
So it just
Amelia.
doesn't actually grow by itself. This has
It all
been,
drops away.
that's been a little flower, and that's the strawberry inside there. And that was a beautiful flower. The petals fall off, and that's the inside.
Amazing.
So isn't that interesting?
Yum.
So where do we start always?
Down at the,
Because why do plants have to have roots?
so they can, Lyra, suck up, please.
What?
What do they suck up? The
Gianna?
Goodie.
Goodies and the water. Good girl.
Excellent.
The roots on the plant grow underneath, underneath, underneath. The roots on the plant grow underneath, underneath the soil. And then what do we have, Marianne, on here?
What's this?
The
The stem.
The
water and all the goodies, all the minerals and nutriments, they need that stem to take them all up. They suck it up to the leaves so that they can make
Food.
That's right.
All those yummy nutrients.
Delicious. Okay, so we've got the leaves on a plant. What are they doing at home?
Making.
Food.
Ah, clever. They're clever at home too.
They are.
The leaves on the plant are making food, making food, making food. The leaves on the plant are making food. The leaves are part of a plant.
Now, if you haven't got the roots and you haven't got the stem and you haven't got the leaves, none of that will happen.
So you won't get a bud?
Nope. You won't even get a
You
flower,
won't get a flower?
and you certainly won't get a
Yummy
strawberry. But luckily, our beautiful strawberry plant that Marianne and the little daughter has got roots, stem and leaves. So now what will happen?
Beautiful flower.
You are so right.
The flowers on the plant are growing strawberries, growing strawberries, growing strawberries. The flowers on the plant are growing strawberries. The strawberries and the flowers
And the buds.
are part of a plant.
Yoo-hoo! Well done. Give yourselves a two-finger clap.
Oh,
And a big kiss. You're wonderful.
Fantastic.
Now we are so excited because we've got the strangest fruit I have ever seen, and I think you've ever seen. And our gorgeous Paris brought this specially for you guys at home to look at, and for you children here to look at. And so, Marianne, would you like to tell us about it?
Oh, not the tomato.
Oh no, wait a second. Well, that's a secret thing about tomato.
Oh.
So,
Oh, what's that?
looks like an apple.
Oh.
What do you think it looks like, guys?
So munch it up.
No.
I love an apple.
What do you think?
Cut it.
Do you know what it is?
Do you know what it is, Oscar? Do you know what it is at home?
Don't think it's an apple, Lynda.
No.
Very
Paris
heavy,
said
you know.
it was a special
Quite heavy.
type of fruit, not an apple.
What if the boys and girls at home know? Have you seen one of these?
What does it start with, Marianne?
Starts with a p, with a p.
Pineapple.
Not pineapple.
Good
but
thinking.
Really
Starts
good
with a
guessing.
P too.
Pommy something.
Pommy.
Pommy. You might not know it. It's called a pomegranate.
And it is it's a kind of fruit that you have at Christmas too.
Good on a pavlova.
And very good in salads.
Oh, so yummy.
But how do you eat it? I wonder where its seeds are, Marianne.
Well, they're not on the outside like a strawberry.
Can you see any?
No.
No.
No, they see.
I wonder if we'll have one.
Oh,
Yes, Oscar's telling you need to cut it and open it and look
I wonder if it's
inside.
going to have one big seed like the avocado.
Interesting.
Or wonder if it's going to have lots of little seeds like the kiwi fruit.
If it's got one seed, it wouldn't look nice on a pavlova, would it?
Not really. Look like mush. Let's open
Wow,
it up and have a look.
this is so exciting because I've actually never seen pomegranate cut open. I've
Well.
used them but not seen them.
Everybody ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ready?
Let's chop it open. Open it. Oh, it's quite hard. Just wait, chop the finger off on the video.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. It's the most amazing colour.
Ta-da!
Oh, wow, look.
Wow, look at the seeds in there, guys.
I'll bring it up close.
Oh, wow.
It's full of seeds. So it didn't have one, did it? It had lots and lots and lots. Can you see it there? Can you see it there? I'll show everybody, the boys and girls at home. It's quite bright red, isn't it? It's quite beautiful. Have you seen that before?
No.
You've seen it, haven't you, Oscar?
I see. I get called that color.
What do you call it?
White, red.
Bright
It
red.
is
I
bright
call
red.
it bright red as well. It's even on my hands bright red. It's beautiful, isn't it stunning?
And every little seed has actually got a little bit around it. It's a bit like a passion fruit
It is.
seed that Marianne showed us. So if you actually pull it out, you get the proper seed. And the seed, Marianne, if you put your hand out, you can have a lovely red hand. But it's actually got the